Genic, ingenious supplies.
What's up, Spikes, and welcome back to the world headquarters of the Spike Feeders. Joining me today are some fantastic guests who are trying to one-up each other in terms of height. But before we get into those type of heights, we're going to talk about the height of accessories. In Game Genic, they are products that you can get from your local game store, and they are all over this table. Whether it's these deck boxes, these sleeves, or these play mats, you should go grab some for yourself. But before we do that, let's introduce our guests and my good friend Jan. How you doing,
too. I'm good. How are you doing, Alex?
Living the dream. How are you doing, Ben William?
Thank you for having me, Alex. It's great to be here.
I'm glad to hear it, Ben. And how are you, Krim?
Thanks, Alex, for having Wheeler. It's great for Wheeler to be here.
I am fine. My family knows I am here. Please do not contact the authorities.
Absolutely fair. In any case, I won the die roll today. We're going to be playing some casual EDH, and it doesn't get much more casual than my Hamza, Guardian of Arashin list. This is actually a list that I got from my great friend, and yours, Commander Mechanic. It's a budget deck list that focuses around getting 1/1 counters onto creatures to cast creatures for cheaper.
And your deck's casual. I'm playing Assassin Tribal with Ramses Assassin Lord. Do you know how many assassins there are in Magic? It's like 30, and half of them aren't good.
I'm playing Yorion Sky Nomad. I have a mono blue Yorion deck that is based around the land Ameria the Sky Ruin, which is normally a land that requires me to have 7 or more planes in play. But I play a series of spells that change that line of text to care about islands instead of planes.
Oh, I think I know what those might be.
Yeah.
All right, and I'm playing Brenard Ginger Sculptor, and I'm just here to bake everyone cookies.
Into cookies. Like that.
You said the one thing, then you said the other thing.
I didn't actually.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll edit that out in post.
That's getting edited out in post. But there will be cookies, lots of them, golems.
Well, we're certainly not editing that out in post, but what we will edit in post is us cracking open these Game Genic bastions and getting right into it. All right, I won the dice roll, so I'm going to start us off by drawing a card. I'll play Command Tower and pass the turn.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
I'll also draw a card. I will play this Snow-Covered Swamp, and then this Soul Ring, and then
It's that thing you wanted.
this Dimir Signet.
Oh, it's that other thing you wanted.
God.
Drop. I'm going to play a Snow Island and pass.
I'm going to play Path of Ancestry, and I'm going to pass.
Oh, wow. Play this Plains as my land for turn. Tap 1/2 for a Moss Diamond. It's almost like what Jan did, but significantly worse.
Yeah.
It's almost Mox Diamond.
Exactly. Pass turn.
All right. I'm going to untap. And draw. Well, I'm going to copy Krim, and I'm going to play Path of Ancestry. So instead of playing my mighty commander Ramses, Assassin Lord, I'm going to play a more prominent, well-known, multi-format all-star that goes by the name of Sabo's Assassin.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll give everybody a few minutes to read what that card does when we bring it up on the screen.
Hey, Wheeler, what's that card do?
I know
I
that card.
believe it's a 4-mana 1/1 that taps to destroy target creature as long as it has a color that is among the most that is shared among the most permanents that player controls. Something like that.
Most common color anywhere.
It only
Almost gone
kills
color.
Yeah.
colored permanents.
Yeah, it
Destroyed
does.
this way, and they can't be regenerated.
Colored creatures, not
Yeah,
permanents.
Yeah, destroyed
yeah,
creature.
creatures.
Wow.
Really, that's pretty close, actually.
Yeah, I'm impressed.
I mean, thank you.
And then I'm going to pass.
Drop. Play a Tundra, and I'm going to cast a Thought Vessel.
All right.
Go ahead.
I'm going to untap Path of Ancestry. I'm going to play Rejuvenating Springs. I'm going to play Nondescript Gauntlet. Arcane Signet here.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to tap that Signet. And I'm going to play Ginger Brute. It's a 1/1. I'll swing at you.
Right on. Draw. Play this Forest as land for turn. We'll tap 1, 2, 3, and 4 for Keeper of the Accord. At the beginning of each opponent's end step, if that player controls more creatures than I do, I create a soldier. If you control more lands than I do, I tutor for a basic. Pass turn.
Dope. Untap. Draw. Ho, ho, ho. You know what I love about this game? As I'm basically just copying Krim's turns.
You followed up with gingerbread?
Gingerbread.
Okay, please do.
In that case, I would like to have more creatures than Alex. And I will play Ramses. Then I'm going to pass turn. Alex, choose one.
Sounds good.
Draw.
Not tapping your Sabo's mercenary?
I thought it'd be very, very mean to just kill Alex's 3/4 at the start of my turn.
Hey, you can do that before my turn.
Yeah.
I'm going to play Polluted Delta. I'm going to tap 2 and play a Talisman of Progress. Then I'm going to crack my Polluted Delta. I grabbed a snow-covered island. I'm going to tap colorless, blue, and a white. And I'm going to play Court Hussar.
Oh.
It's a 1/3 with Vigilance. ETBs, the top 3, put 1 into my hand, the rest on the bottom. And I sack it unless white was paid to cast. I don't know why I trailed off there like I was embarrassed over my Court Hussar. White.
Unless you didn't pay with the win.
I'm going to grab that card, and I'm going to pass the turn.
I'll draw. I'm going to play Temple Garden tapped. Play Phyrexian Altar. Then I'm passing the turn.
Sounds good to me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Untap. Draw a card. Ooh. Play this forest. We're going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Elite Scale Guard.
Oh, nice.
When Elite Scale Guard enters the battlefield, bolster 2 onto my soldier. Whenever a creature I control with a 1/1 counter on it attacks, tap a target creature defending player controls. I don't like making enemies, so we're going to pass the turn.
I'm going to pop this.
Sounds good.
I feel like I get roasted in the comments if I don't kill a creature a turn with the assassin.
That's fair.
Draw a card. Whoop. Black. Ding, ding, ding. I'm going to play Mari the Killing Quill.
Nice.
And I'm going to remember to scry off my Path of Ancestry this time. So whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, exile it with a hit counter on it. And then assassins, mercenaries, and rogues I control have Death Touch, and whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, I may remove a hit counter from a card that player owns in exile. If I do, draw a card and create 2 treasures. And then I will pass.
That's like a direct counter to my commander.
Draw. I'm going to play a Prairie Stream as my land. And I got 2 basics.
Wow.
I'm going to attack you for 1, Crim.
Yep.
Then I'm going to cast a Solemn Simulacrum. That good? Okay. I'm going to grab the Snow-Covered Island into play tapped. And then I'm going to pass the turn.
Do you have 5 lands there?
I sure do.
Awesome. I'm going to tutor for a plains.
Teamwork.
Hey, look. I cut 2 plains. Go ahead.
Wow.
I'd like to draw a land. Oh, I drew one. Cool. I drew Cybertron.
Just got to ask for it these days, huh?
Yeah, that's what I wanted. I'm really happy, actually. I'm going to play Rootwire Malcolm, which is, it's got prototype and then it'd be green, but it's not because I'm paying the full 5, and I can pay 3 in green, sack it, create an XX colorless Golem token, where its X is 3 times Rootwire Amalgam's power. It gains haste until end of turn.
Huh.
Neat.
Your turn.
Right on. What we're going to do is we're going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to cast Hamza, Guardian of Arashin. Because he casts 1 less, because I have a creature with a 1/1 counter. Other creature spells I cast cost 1 less for each creature I have with a 1/1 counter. So this Einok Bonkin is for 1. Pass the turn.
Okay, end of your turn. I'm going to cast down your exile it with a hit counter.
Yep.
And then I'm going to pop your keeper, because white.
Sure. Exiled with hit counter?
Yep.
Sounds good.
Sabo's Assassin putting in work.
Well, I more so cared about the cast down than the Sabo's Assassin. Most of this deck will not care about Sabo's Assassin.
I gathered. That's wait. I'm gonna tap 3, and I'm gonna play Strixhaven Coliseum or Strixhaven Stadium. So you can tap it to add a colorless, and then put a point counter on Strixhaven Stadium. Then whenever a creature deals combat damage to me, remove a point counter from Strixhaven Stadium. And whenever a creature I controls deal combat damage to a player or to an opponent, put a point counter on Strixhaven Stadium. And then I can remove 10 or more counters from it, and that player loses the game. I'm going to move to combat. I'm going to attack Krim for 3.
Okay.
Counter here, and then
Okay, so then this goes back into the graveyard?
Yeah, or no, it just removes the counter from it. It doesn't remove
okay.
from exile, it just takes the counter off it, and then I'll draw a card and make 2 treasures. Okay, and then I will pass.
But I would surely never play Karn the Great Creator.
Surely.
Just in every deck I have.
I mean, that seems fair.
Don't call me Shirley.
Yeah, okay.
Krim, I'm gonna go to combat
Right.
and attack you for 3.
I get it. I am ahead.
Yeah.
Second main, I'm going to cast a Seagate Oracle.
Mhm.
The top 2 cards, and 1 goes into my hand. These are the same card. I'm going to put that there. Then I'm going to pass.
Okay. I'll draw. I'm going to spend 3.
Mhm.
I'm going to cast Blade Splicer,
Ooh.
which will enter the battlefield, give me a 3/3 artifact golem. Golems I have, first strike.
Nice.
I'm going to go ahead and make said golem, which will be a Mr. Mime. And then I'm going to spend 1 mana to make it so this can't be blocked by things unless it has haste. I'm going to send it here.
Unless it has haste.
All right, your turn.
Strixhaven Stadium trigger. There we go. Okie dokie, we're going to untap, upkeep, and draw. First things first, we are going to pay 1/2 to outlast our Einok Bondkin, putting a 1/1 counter on him. Next up is Evolution Sage for 1. Then we're going to pay 1, 2, 3 for Dramoka the Eternal. Flying, and whenever a dragon I control attacks, bolster 2. That will be all for my turn.
Okay, at the end of your turn, Alex, I'm going to pop Dramoka.
Sounds good.
Actually, I'm going to pop Hamza.
Sounds good. Go to the command zone.
Play this island for the turn. Tap 2, Soaring, cast Ethereal Plate. Colorless, counter, and equip to Mari. Okay, I'm going to swing at Alex.
Sounds good. I will take how much?
6.
6. Go to 34.
Okay.
Exile a Leak Spellguard.
No. Remove the counter
Oh.
from
The other one.
the other
Yeah.
one to draw a card and make 2 treasures.
Gotcha.
And that's it.
We're just like under the threat of dying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Everybody be cool. I'll pass.
I'm going to cast Cryptic Command into your turn.
Okay.
My modes are going to be tap down all creatures and draw a card.
I will have an effect.
Okay.
If that's the case. Kill Dramoka.
Tap down my Mr. Mime like this.
I mean, I'm not going to get you after this.
I am in the lead though.
That's true.
That's true. Grim is winning.
I'm definitely winning right now. I'm the closest.
Go to combat. Going to attack Jan for 4.
Okay. That's fine.
I'm going to tap 5 and cast my commander, Yorion the Sky Nomad.
Ooh.
I'm going to blink Wingus and Dingus over here, leaving the Cortisar in play.
Okay.
So they go away. I'm going to go to end step, and I'm going to layer the triggered abilities of these 2 so that I find the land and then I look at the top 2.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
I've grabbed this snow-covered plains. Nope. It's going to be a plains, kind of. I've grabbed this snow-covered island into play tapped off the sad robot, and I have the Seagate trigger. So top 2. I'm going to
put 'em
take.
in there.
That's true. I've put arguably too many of them in there. I'm going to take this one, and then I'm going to pass the turn.
All right. So I'm going to see if I can force the Dimir player to do stuff.
I'm going to do stuff.
Because I play enough Dimir to know that I'm going to target you this whole game.
That's fair.
All right. So 1, 2, 3. You have how much? You have
4,
7,
5, 6, 7,
8
8.
mana.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend 4 of my mana. I'm going to cast Anointed Procession.
Ooh, nice.
That's fun.
I'm going to send all of this to Jan.
Survey says 5.
Yeah, 5. I'm going to pass.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm stuck on lands.
That's right, that's
I'm
right.
stuck on lands.
I-
I need lands.
I was just shocked. That's all.
Yeah.
Draw a card. Play 1, 2, 3 for Lash Knife Barrier. When it comes into play, draw a card. If a source would deal damage to a creature I control, it deals that much damage, -1 to that creature instead. Pay 1, 2 for Ozolith, the Shattered Spire. If one or more 1/1 counters would be put on an artifact or creature I control, put that many +1 counters. I can also tap it to put a 1/1 counter on target artifact or creature I control, activating it only as a sorcery. I will then move to attacks and also attack Jan.
20.
I believe that's 9. Send him to 20.
Already counted it.
That's the turn.
End of your turn. We're gonna Word of Invention for 4.
Brutal.
Using improvise and not sacrificing my treasures.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
No, I got nothing.
All right, so we're gonna get a very, very modest Swiftfoot boots.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Modest.
Modest. Yeah.
Called shot on my equipment, but
Yeah, is that into hand or where's it go?
I think it wasn't a play.
Oh, sick.
Right into play.
Yep.
All right, your turn.
I'm gonna untap. I will attempt to put the boots on Ramses.
Sure.
Approved.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Pact Weapon.
Pact weapon?
Yeah.
What's that do?
As long as Pact Weapon is attached to a creature, you don't lose the game for having 0 or less life.
Oh, that's nice.
And then whenever equipped creature attacks, draw a card and reveal it. If the creature gets +X/+X till end of turn, and you lose X life, where X is that card's mana value.
Oh,
equip,
neat.
discard a card.
Nice. Would you like to equip?
Yeah, I'm gonna pitch this Guild Sworn Prowler.
Like
This on Ramses.
half of me was expecting that to be hatred just now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just ditch the hatred.
Yeah.
Flex on us.
I don't need it.
Flashback to episode 1, Jerry.
Yeah.
Gonna imprint this wear tear on my Chrome Mox.
Yeah. Out of
Well,
control.
I'm gonna attack Alex because he's got a hit counter on one of his creatures.
Sure do.
And I would like to draw cards.
Sounds
And make
good.
treasures. So Alex coming in for 4, trigger Pact Weapon,
Sounds good.
drawing a swamp
Oh, that's +0.
for 4.
Just for 4. Yeah, 4 seems good. I'll go to 34 and 4 Ramses.
Play this. Pass turn.
A clone.
Dude, I'm gonna need you to do something right now.
Clones.
Can you clone or remove?
I could do something with my clones if somebody played better cards than Gingerbread and Mr. Mime.
Excuse you, this is Gingerbread you're talking to.
Oh, I could clone a Gingerbread. That might be kind of cool.
Well, could you clone a Sabo's assassin and use it to attack Sabo's
But then
assassin?
Saba's
The problem
assassin
is-
gets picked off by Saba's assassin.
That's
Yeah.
the problem here.
Yeah. Well, black wouldn't be the biggest color amongst the...
Black would be 4 if you Sabo's assassined it. It's still white, I think. 1. I don't know, maybe black. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Is it? It's. I got 1,
Permanents.
2.
Yeah, so you have a white. So you got 1.
Oh, amongst
2,
all permanents, I
3,
see.
4, 5, 6 white permanents now.
Gotcha.
Jen, I'm going to attack you in the air for 4.
That's so much.
Yeah, well, I'm going to play Archaeomancer.
Well, this was not it.
Ooh.
All right.
I'd like to return this cryptic command.
Yo.
That's pretty good.
Go.
See, now I can't do anything because there's a cryptic command.
So he can force you now to do the stuff. Draw. I'm gonna convoke.
Oh, sure.
I'm gonna cast Hour of Reckoning. Destroy all non-token creatures. I'm trying, dude.
Did you
I'm
let that
trying.
happen?
I'm trying to get rid of this.
Okay, but then that means that everything gets exiled.
Yeah.
But
Hit
that
counter.
will be
The
gone.
hit count.
Yeah, that's fine. I pass.
I'm going to pop the Blade Splicer.
I'll sack it to make a green mana.
Okay. And then I'm going to cast Professor's Warning
Don't know what that does.
to give Mari Indestructible.
Cryptic command mode, counter the Professor's Warning, and I think I'm going to return this Archaeomancer to my hand.
Sure.
Seems good.
The loop has been presented.
Any other effects?
No.
Any effects?
No.
I'm gonna sack to make a green,
two
a
green
white,
float.
a white. I have a white and a green float.
White and green floating, and then Hour of Reckoning resolves.
Great.
Everything exiled with hit counters, except for Jan stuff.
So now that that's been dealt with temporarily, I'm going to also sack the Golem token now.
Okay.
I'm going to play King Darien. Other creatures I control get 1/1. I can pay 5 to put a 1/1 counter on him and then make a 1/1 soldier. I can sack him. Tokens I control gain hexproof and indestructible.
It's pretty good.
Your turn.
Awesome. We're going to untap, upkeep, and draw.
I did that.
I think I'll roll out Anafenza, Kin Tree Spirit. Whenever a
pretty sweet.
non-token creature enters the battlefield under my control, bolster 1. After that, I'll pass the turn.
I will untap.
I'm in the table. For most of the tables, good graces, right?
No.
I don't.
Most of the tables.
I'm not grouchy.
It had to be done.
I'll get to you when I get to you.
Yeah, this is a attaboy, not a détente.
Okay, let's start with. So everybody can be chill. We're gonna cast Virtuous the Veiled.
Super chill. Doesn't that like have somebody's life?
It does. I'm gonna scry. I'm gonna use my Path of Ancestry for that one, so I can scry. Look at that.
Real chill. Just gonna knock your life in half.
Somebody threatened my livelihood. Wheeler. And then I'm going to equip Swiftfoot Boots to it.
Never mind.
Oh. Well, I can sell clone.
yeah.
I'm going to be... Yeah. Okay. I'm going to do something I'm not super thrilled about. But I'm going to discard this Kaya's ghost form to equip Pact Weapon to Virtuous.
Okay.
Then move to combat.
You have one card?
I have one card in hand.
Cool.
And I'm going to go and I'm going to chunk Wheeler.
Packed weapon?
Trigger Pact Weapon. 1.
All right. So I take a total of 2.
3. Two, yeah.
I take 2 and then I lose half my life.
Play this Universal Automaton.
Oh, that's an assassin.
It's an assassin.
It is an assassin. That is correct. You have 6 of them? Oh my god.
I'm playing this thing.
Oh, you're definitely back on the menu. You got we
Screw
gotta
me.
We got to get rid of that.
I'm going to take the initiative.
Yeah.
And I dealt damage, so keep forgetting it. But I have the initiative. I will venture into the Undercity, and I will search my library for a basic. So I'm going to get this island, and I'm going to keep it in my hand.
Strong.
Is Imperial Plate attached
That's
to
what
this?
I was about to clean up.
Oh, okay.
Imperial Plate is not attached to Ravenloft Adventure.
Cool.
So, and with that, I am going to graciously pass the turn.
Untap.
For what could possibly be the last time.
Gulp.
It won't be the last time.
Gonna play a snow-covered island.
I appreciate it.
I'm gonna cast Venser Shaper Savant.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to bounce your Ravenloft Adventurer.
Nice.
Here comes the clones.
Send in
The clones. Those Laffy Daffy clones. I'm going to cast Undercover Operative. I can have it enter the battlefield as a why are you all laughing? I can have it enter the battlefield as a copy of any creature, except it enters with a shield counter on it if I control that creature. So no, it's a clone.
Okay.
I'm going to grab my own copy of Virtus the Veiled.
Ooh.
And I am going to pass.
Huh. Well, I drew a land.
Mm-hmm.
That's not good.
What?
I guess my question now is, I got to stop this 1/1, right? Got to stop this 1/1 changeling right here.
Oh, sure.
Yep.
Right, because that's gonna do stuff.
Sure.
Yep.
All right. Well, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna tag you for 2.
Do you want to know the best? You're going to attack me for 2?
Yeah.
Alex is going to attack me for 5?
Potentially more.
Potentially more? Yeah, I don't care. I'll take 2.
All right. So I get the initiative.
Yep.
So tutor for a basic.
Oh, I will. I'm gonna get an island. Goes to my hand.
I'm going to give you this.
Cool. That's good. That's good. I'm gonna now just politely pass the turn.
Get him, goons.
Sounds good. I'm sorry, I'm already under contract for gooning services.
Yeah,
Union
we've been
strong.
employed.
Union strong.
Will you call off your goons if I chunk Crim's life total?
That's still.
I mean, look, as long as I can utilize my graveyard, I don't have beef.
Oh, okay.
That includes,
there you go. See?
That includes murder. Oh, well.
A murder beef?
Yeah.
Can you make that deal with the Ramses player though?
Which deal?
It's not a deal. I'm just stating that, like, you know, I have no enemies aside from those that muck with my graveyard.
Yeah, so there you go.
How about I just muck with this god Eternal Oketra?
Oh, that's
yeah.
that's mucking around. Right
Oh,
now.
I wish I had one of those instead of a.
Wow. You should probably use one of your other 9 clones for that.
That is true. I got a couple of
So
them.
you weren't a fan of King Darian.
A lord when I have no creatures.
He's okay. Anafenza Kintry Spirit will bolster herself, so 1 becomes 2 because of Ozolith. We're then going to move to attacks and predictably attack Jan for 7.
Okay, well, I'll block the 4.
Sounds good.
What about the 7?
Take 3,
take
goes to
3.
10.
Go to 10.
Pass the turn.
All right. I didn't think I'd make it this far.
I'd rather you didn't, but I've got nothing to say about it.
I would like to recast the Ravenloft Adventure and resume my feud with Benjamin.
Boo! You do get the initiative.
I do get the initiative and a Path of Ancestry trigger.
Brutal.
So I will scry first, and then I will decide which room I would like to go in. So I'm going to put these 2 on the bottom. Or that on the bottom, I should say. And then I'm going to scry 2. I guess we'll do this one. Like so. Okay, let's start spending some treasures. So we're going to go 5 treasures.
Cool.
Pretty cool. And one of these, we're going to bring old Ramses back.
Uh-oh.
He's here. Everybody's friend.
Hi.
Never didn't not have friendship. Krim.
Yeah.
You have no blockers?
No blockers.
I'd like to move to attacks.
Yeah, go to tax.
All right.
All right.
Purchase.
I'm going to activate King Darian. I'm going to make 2 1/1 soldiers.
You got it.
May I get it?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I do have to trigger Pact Weapon.
You have to deal the combat damage.
Yeah, so I'm going to reveal this helmet that was given +4/+4.
I'm going to block with one of my soldiers that I would get. So I only have
Gets
1.
exiled. Sure.
Sure.
So you go to 6.
Yep.
Grim loses a soldier.
And we're going to throw this plate onto Ramses.
Seems good.
And then I'm going to pass.
Real problem is we have to deal with this pact weapon.
Yeah.
Don't touch my Pact Weapon.
That's up to Wheeler.
Huh?
Wheeler has the clones. He can Venser again.
That's true.
Your goons need your help, boss man.
Yeah. I live by the blade or I die by the blade.
Anything for my goons.
Yeah. We need,
How about a
hey,
dental
boss
plan?
man, we need your help.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Untap. Gonna play a snow-covered island. I'm gonna tap 4,
You would.
For a clone.
and I'm gonna cast Orvar the All Form.
Ooh. That's an
Forearm.
assassin.
Nice.
That is an assassin. Tap 4 and play Archaeomancer.
Okay.
And I'm going to return Cryptic Command.
Right on.
And then I am going to pass the turn
The turn has been passed.
with my goons at the ready.
Your goons need you to deal with something else.
I will deal with it once the goons. I need to know before I commit cards.
I'm going to play the island that you all know about. But, all right. I'm just going to do this then. I'm going to play Bronze Guardian. Double strike, ward 2. Other artifacts I control have ward 2.
Oh.
Bronze Guardian's power is equal to the number of artifacts I control.
Is it 2?
It is currently 3.
Oh, 3. That's pretty good.
So yeah, that's all it is. I pass.
Okay. I'm going to untap. And draw. All right, we're going to lead with a fun spell.
I mean,
Courage in Crisis. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature, then proliferate. So we'll put 1 counter on God Eternal Oketra, which becomes 2 from the Ozolith. Then we'll proliferate all of it.
Can you proliferate mine too?
I-
Be a friend. We're friends.
I do love you.
We're friends.
Not that much. So then I'll proliferate all of my creatures, which actually puts 2 counters on them because Ozolith is busted.
So is that a no? Can you proliferate King
I
Darian?
think that was an astounding no.
Yeah, that's a big no.
I just
It's
need
a-
to hear a no. That's all.
this is the whole like grade school like yes you can proliferate it but may you?
Yeah, exactly. I'm not going to.
Will you?
I will then attack with God Eternal Oketra into
Are
Jan.
you gonna block Wheeler?
I'm not getting attacked.
Oh, that's fair. Does it have? It just has double strike.
Double strike 7, 10. Okay, damage resolves.
We did it. There. See,
Things can die.
call
All
your
right.
goon off.
All right.
We're still
Speaking
in
of
trouble.
goons being called off, I'll pass the turn.
Sweet. All right, I'm gonna untap.
Initiative.
Oh, maybe I should goad something I don't want attacking me.
Like maybe God Eternal Ketra.
Yeah, I'm going to go God Eternal Ketra.
Seems good.
I believe in my right to attack Benjamin Wheeler
Okay.
with Virtuous.
Okay.
+1.
Block with my Virtus as well.
Which pops the shield.
No, this doesn't have a shield because I didn't copy my own creature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So death touch. Yeah. Easy.
Swiftfoot boots onto Ramses.
Okay.
Strong.
Discard this island. Packed weapon.
On to Ramses.
Yep.
Big boy.
Unliving Psychopath.
I love this card.
Just what is that? A Dissension All Star?
Yeah. It's a 0/4 that I can destroy target creature with power less than him.
Mm-hmm.
But I can also give him +1/+1 +1/-1. More importantly, I get to trigger my scry.
What a weird card.
Bottom. I know it's very weird. But again,
It's pretty sweet.
there's like 12 assassins that are worse than this.
Sure.
And with that, I will pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. I'm going to cast Cryptic Command.
Okay.
My modes are going to be draw a card and bounce
Tap all
the
three.
Unliving Psychopath.
Huh.
Okay.
Draw a card. One, two, three, four, five. I'm going to cast Conjurer's Closet.
Okay.
Beginning of my end step, I can exile target creature I control and then return to play under my control.
Yeah.
Is that good?
I got nothing.
I got nothing.
You got 2 open.
Yeah.
It's mana drain.
Yeah, it's a good one to mana drain.
That's a good mana drain.
That's a good mana drain.
Who's a good mana drain?
Who's a good mana drain? I'm going to play a Scalding Tarn.
Yeah.
Land for the turn. And then I am going to pass the turn.
All right, I'm going to untap. I'll draw. I have begun to draw all my lands. All right. I'm going to go ahead and fetch.
Okay. 32.
Good. 32, yeah. All right. I'm going to fetch for Hollowed Fountain. I'm going to shock it in.
30.
So I'm down to 30.
Welcome to 30.
Yeah. Well, you know. And then I'm going to go ahead and spend my mana here. I'm going to Path of Ancestry. 3, 4. Right. I should tap a little bit smarter than that. There's 4.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and play my commander.
Does it share a creature type with your commander?
It does.
Cool.
My commander does share. I will.
That's so sick, dude. I'm so happy.
That's
for you.
synergy right there, dude. That's synergy.
Do you think they
baby.
thought about that when they designed the card?
Maybe.
Had to have, you know.
I'll keep it on top. All right. I'm going to go to combat. Let's start picking people off. What turn is this? You know what?
It's getting late.
It's getting late. All right. I'm going to send it to you, Jim.
All right, I'm not going to block.
Why not?
Because he doesn't want to give you multiples.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay,
How
then.
much damage is it?
That is currently going to be 5, 6. Let me see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 or 12.
It's 12. Okay, so
Yeah.
I'll go to -8.
You are at -8. Your
Packed
turn.
weapon. All right. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. All right, we'll play this Plains.
Plains.
1, 2, 3. For Thrashing Brontodon.
Sure.
Thrash
On
B.
cast, we make a zombie warrior creature token.
Yep.
On non-token creature entry, if Thrashing Brontodon resolves, your base.
It resolves.
Excellent. And if Keaton Tree Spirit will bolster the zombie warrior because they both have 4. Put Thrashing Brontodon's ability on the stack, targeting Pack Weapon.
No.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So,
You start killing Wheeler.
yeah, that's pretty much where we're at.
What? Why me?
Because
The goons are throwing you like.
Oh, my goons.
speaking of goons, we're going to attack Wheeler with the squad. So 6, 5, and 7. Double striking.
All right.
I am going to...
We're overthrowing the boss. Are you sure, man? All right, we're going to do it.
I'm going to fetch.
Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Never mind, I was kidding. I don't have an allegiance with him. I'm with you, boss.
Never mind, boss. I've always been a coward.
I've always been your guy, boss man.
I'm going to grab this snow-covered island. Before blocks, I'm going to cast Mind Bend, targeting my Archaeomancer.
Okay.
Orvar triggers.
An Archaeomancer copy.
So I make a copy of Archaeomancer.
Excellent.
The copy is going to return this cryptic command to my hand.
How many times you cast that cryptic command?
Not enough.
That's fair.
I would like to go to blocks. Oh, sorry. I have a mind bend to resolve.
Yeah.
I'd like to replace all instances of swamp on Archaeomancer with mountain.
You've done
Very strong.
Great.
Approved.
I'd like to go to blocks.
Yeah, please.
I'm going to block Oketra with the copy of Archaeomancer, and I'm going to block the Anafenza with the copy of Orvar.
Take
And then
5.
Take 5.
Got you to 12. Before we move on, Krim, you actually gained the initiative on your turn.
You did.
Oh, I did.
So I think maybe the best way to handle it is just to give you the initiative and a treasure, since you'll be in the second room.
Well, you can opt to go to gold.
The second room, no, the second room is +2/+2 or
Oh, my bad. I got them mixed up.
So yeah, the next one. I'm going to scry 2.
Sounds great.
Bottom bow.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Now, that's the end of my turn, and I'll pass to Wheeler.
Untap. Draw.
I will say right now he is presenting the cryptic loop.
It's pretty cryptic.
Nobody believed me till I put on the mask.
I'm going to cast Soul Ring.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to overload Cyclonic Rift.
Yeah.
3,
No.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
Any effects?
No.
Me neither. Just pick them up.
Pick him up. All right, at least my command comes back to me. That's nice. Very nice of you to do.
Crim, honey,
Yeah.
could you come downstairs real quick?
Nope.
I'm going to attack you for 3.
Yep.
27.
Down to 27.
Yes. And now I get the initiative.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. I'm going to find a basic land. I'm going to reveal the snow-covered island.
Yep.
I'm going to play it for the turn. And then I am going to cast my commander,
Right.
Yorion.
Oh, no.
Yorion's going to ETB, and I'm going to blink these two,
Yep.
as well as all these mana rocks.
Yep.
I'm going to go to my end step
And unblink.
get back Venser, Archaeomancer, Talisman, Thought Vessel, Soul Ring. The Archaeomancer is going to return this Cyclonic Rift to my hand. The Venser is going to return Yorion to my hand.
Sounds good.
And you're up.
How much blue mana do you have open?
Oh, not enough. I got
That's
1.
The most important part. All right. So you have 1 blue. I'll play Brenard. Scry.
Yeah.
Oh, does your commander share a type with your
It
commander?
does, actually.
So
I'm going
happy
to move
for
that
you.
right to the bottom. Again, strong synergies for me today. Then I'm going to play this Arcane Signet.
Almost verbally screwed up and said Cyclonic Rift.
Yeah. I'm play King Darian.
Nice.
I'm going to pass.
Right on. Gonna untap, upkeep, and draw. Excellent. Never, didn't, not, never had it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You guessed it. It's God Eternal Oketra. Pay 2. It's Anafenza Kintry Spirit. Trigger God Eternal Oketra. It's a zombie warrior. Pass to the man.
Untap. I'm going to continue through the Undercity in my upkeep, going to the Lost Well and scrying 2. I am going to bottom both of these. Then I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to cast a Clever Impersonator.
Okay.
I'm going to have it come into play as a copy of God Eternal Oketra.
Sounds great.
I am then going to cast Sakashima the Imposter. I have a trigger from my God Eternal Oketra. I would like to make a zombie army.
It's actually a 4/4 zombie warrior with vigilance.
All right, now I'm getting command splained.
Yeah.
Does that work?
Mansplain, yes.
Explain.
Yes, there are many problems here.
I'm going to have Sakashima, the imposter, enter play as a copy of God Eternal Oketra, but it retains the name Sakashima, the imposter, so I don't get legend ruled.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And then I'm going to cast Yorion, the Sky Nomad, triggering both my Sakashima and my God Eternal Oketra. So I get 2 more. So I have 3 total. Yorion's going to come into play, and I'm going to blink my Venser and my Archaeomancer. And I think that's it. Oh, and my Mana Rocks, of course.
So now you have 2 blue open.
Yes. Then I'm going to go to my end step. I'm going to get the Archaeomancer back. I'm going to get the Venser back. I'm going to get the Mana Rocks back. My Venser is going to return my Yorion, and my Archaeomancer is going to return my Mind Bend,
Yep.
and that'll be a pass.
Okay, I'm going to untap. I'll draw. I'm going to go ahead and cast 3, 6, 7. I'm going to spend 7 mana here, right? 3, so blue, 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 yada, 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 7. Seagate Restoration. I draw cards equal to the card's number in my hand plus 1. I have no maximum hand size for the rest of the game.
Sick.
I've hard cast that card too many times to say no. Go ahead.
All right, so I have 5 cards. I'll draw 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Nice.
And then I will let that go to the graveyard here. So yada, yada, yada. I am now going to play Bountiful Promenade. 1, 2. I'm going to play Phyrexian Altar. Go ahead.
Going ahead. We're going to untap, upkeep, and draw. We'll pay 1, 2 for Ozolith the Shattered Spire. Please hold your shock. I just said...
Sorry, can we redo that?
No, we're going to keep that one in because we're going to cast Mox Diamond. It's your turn.
End of your turn.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast this cryptic command. I take 1 doing so, but I'd like to tap down every creature my opponents control
We got 11.
and draw a card. Untap. In my upkeep, I'm going to go to the stash, and I make a treasure token. And I'm going to draw a card. Crim, bud. You're
Yeah.
at 27.
Yeah.
So I have 6, 12, 24, 26, 27.
Right.
I would like to go to combat.
Yep.
I'd like to attack Crim for 27.
I think I'm just dead here.
Welcome to the club.
Music
Yeah.
to my ears. I'm going to play Windswept Heath. I'm going to fetch. I'm going to shock myself as well.
Go to 8?
Go to 8.
Oh, I got a chance.
Yeah. Will the underdog, Benjamin Wheeler, win the game?
So this Hallowed Fountain, I take 2. I'm going to cast 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to float a colorless in doing this, but I'm going to cast Yorion. I'm going to make 2 more 4/4s. I guess I'll just represent these for now. I'm going to blink Archaeomancer and Venser.
Sure.
As well as my Mana Rocks.
Yep.
I am going to use that 1 floating for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to... Too much crap in the way. I'm going to overload Cyclonic Rift.
Oh.
Load.
I'd like to propose a shortcut to your next turn once you've murdered me.
Sure.
Good game.
Good game.
All right.
GG's.
GG's.
I'm going to do that right there.
Jeez.
Hey.
That was a wild game. Got off to a really fast start with Jan's Assassins, and I think everybody had some stuff going on.
I had like a 3-turn window where I could have drawn Vorpal Blade and ended the game.
Yeah.
Those treasures.
Yeah, so no hatred in there?
No.
Oh, crazy.
I guess I'll add it now.
Yeah,
This was what I
Came up
needed.
enough.
Oh, yeah.
Wheeler's nonsense.
Yeah, let's ignore it now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I did consider the Cry to spike,
Yeah.
but I was like, I'm sure someone has bounce shenanigans and
Yeah, you were already kind of taking a lot of heat.
I mean, he had to. Because the thing is, like, unfortunately, all of Jan's stuff made it so my stuff couldn't work early.
Yeah.
So it blanked my whole turn.
And with the one thing that was pulling all the graveyards out, you were having a lot of trouble too, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm in no position to complain, obviously, because I won the game. But this deck does kind of crumble when you have cards that just say like no graveyard or no ETBs.
Well, if you want something that won't crumble, you can go ahead over to your local game store and grab yourself some Gamegenic products. They're held up extremely well, and I want to say that we love having them as a sponsor. Someone else that we love having as a sponsor is our wonderful patrons. They're not really a sponsor, but they do sponsor the show by providing us funding. If you want to be one of these names that's scrolling past my face right now, all you got to do is head over to patreon.com/thespikefeeders. And for as little as $1, you can join the illustrious ranks of the people that help bring this content to you. In the meantime, folks, we just want to say thank you so much for your support, for your eyeballs. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.